Welcome to the Crystal Library, a pocket-sized portal into the magical, mysterious, and sometimes misunderstood world of crystals. I'm your host, Ashleigh, and each week I'll guide you as we explore one enchanting stone, its history, lore, healing properties, and one easy way to invite its magic into your everyday life. Whether you're crystal curious or deep into the woo, this is your space to learn, explore, and expand your connection to the mineral realm, one glittering gem at a time. So let's open the library and see which crystal wants to speak today. Welcome back to the Crystal Library, part of the Big Crystal Energy podcast. I'm Ashleigh, your favorite kooky spooky host, and I'm here with this incredible piece of amethyst tonight. I've got my lavender sweatshirt on, which is basically the only piece of purple I have in my closet, which surprised the heck out of me because I love amethyst purple. So I'm not really sure what happened to all of my purple clothes, but they are non-existent. But amethyst does come in this color at times, so it still feels appropriate. You guys, today I am recording the last episode of 2025. This is it. 2025 is going to be over in a few days, which is completely wild. This year has been so incredible, so expansive, and that's why I wanted to end with one of my favorite crystals of all time, which is amethyst. Amethyst. I have loved this stone since I was a child. My mom loves this stone, and I think that's where it started for me. So I don't feel like this is a closing the door moment. I feel like we're just putting an end to this particular chapter, and now we're going to be moving into season 3. Season 3 will be starting on Friday of this week. That is the episode where I'm going to be talking all about my crystal of the year, word of the year, tarot card of the year, and color of the year. I love setting my intentions around those types of things every year. I'm going to be introducing the whole next season. And so I am really looking forward to you guys hearing that. But tonight, I wanted to end the year with one of the most beautiful, magical gateway stones. I think that amethyst truly is a gateway crystal. I consider other crystals like clear quartz to also be gateway crystals because they're stunning, they're beautiful, they're powerful, but they do not come at a high cost and they are not super challenging to acquire. They feel easy to access. And I think that is so important, especially when you are starting on a crystal journey. So tonight, I just really want to get into this particular stone. Now, here I have one of my favorite, most showy pieces of amethyst in my collection. This is a heart that was carved out of a geode, and it's got all these gorgeous, sparkly amethyst points. I also have a carved amethyst crystal skull, which presents the amethyst in a little bit different way. So if you can't afford a big showy piece like this, you could always just get a piece of tumbled amethyst or maybe a little carved heart. Not heart, well, that too. Or you could get a carved skull because those are beautiful as well. So for this final episode, I could not imagine ending with anything other than amethyst. You guys, I am sorry I'm stuttering. I just came off of 4 days on call at the hospital over the Christmas holiday, and I'm a little bit tired. I'll be honest. I'm a little bit tired. The words are not finding their way out of my mouth all that well right now. So please bear with me. Amethyst has been revered for thousands of years, not just for its beauty, but for its protective and liminal qualities. Keep that word liminal in mind. In ancient Egypt, amethyst was mined as early as the First Dynasty. According to the book Crystal Magic, it was used for beads, bracelets, amulets, and funerary scarabs, which are objects that are meant to protect and guide the soul in the afterlife. That alone places amethyst in the category of threshold stones. Stones meant to support safe passage between worlds. And I want you to also keep in mind that terminology of threshold, because that's going to be coming up a lot too. Ancient legends also say amethyst could cause unusual and bewildering dreams. Not nightmares exactly, but vivid, symbolic dream states, the kind that feel meaningful, even if they're strange. During the Middle Ages, amethyst was worn as an antidote against poison. And while some believe that literally poison also symbolizes excess, obsession, and corruption of thought. Even Leonardo da Vinci believed amethyst increased intelligence and dispelled evil thoughts. And then there's its name. Amethyst comes from the Greek amethystos, meaning sober, which brings me to something I love clarifying. Amethyst isn't necessarily about abstinence. I can promise you, it does not magically stop you from enjoying a glass of wine or two. Instead, this idea of sobriety was about clarity, about staying present, about not losing yourself to excess, whether that excess is alcohol, emotion, fear, or distraction. Sobriety in this sense is really about self-possession. So part of amethyst magic lies in how it's formed. Amethyst grows inside of volcanic rock within hollow cavities called geodes. Lava cools, leaving empty pockets, and over millions of years, mineral-rich water deposits layer after layer of crystal. Its purple color comes from trace amounts of iron combined with natural radiation inside the earth. So amethyst is basically born from fire, water, pressure, darkness, and time. It forms slowly, unseen, and in hidden places. I mean, it's crazy to think that that here I could be holding something that literally took millions of years to create. That this could be millions of years old, potentially. Which, this is why it feels so comfortable in liminal moments. Between waking and dreaming, between years, between who you were and who you're becoming. It's also why amethyst is so popular. It's visually stunning, widely available, energetically deep and gentle and supportive. Amethyst doesn't demand your belief. It invites curiosity. And this is where amethyst aligns beautiful with the goddess Hecate. Hecate is the goddess of crossroads, thresholds, night journeys, and intuition. She doesn't force a path. She holds the torch. Amethyst carries that same energy. It exists between logic and intuition, indulgence and restraint, the physical and the cosmic, one year and the next. Amethyst doesn't control. It clarifies. It asks quietly, are you choosing this or is this choosing you? And that's powerful energy to step into the new year with. Energetically, amethyst is associated with the third eye, intuition, and inner vision. It's also associated with the crown chakra, which is your spiritual connection and higher wisdom. And also the soul star chakra, which is for your soul memory and cosmic guidance. This explains its deep connection to dreams and sleep. In the book, Awakening the Crystals, the authors describe creating amethyst ambiance by placing an amethyst tower on an LED light base to function as a high vibration nightlight, which I thought was such a cool idea. This practice is said to support restful sleep, raise the vibration of the room, and cut down on bad dreams. I love this because amethyst doesn't shut the dream world down. It filters it. It softens the edges. It keeps the journey guided. Very liminal, very Hecate coded. So as we reach the end of this year and this volume of the Crystal Library, amethyst feels like the perfect stone to hold, not to rush clarity, not to force the transmission, but to stand at the threshold with intention. So as you step into 2026, maybe amethyst is the stone to keep nearby you. Not to change who you are, but to help you stay with yourself as everything else shifts. This feels less like an ending and more like a turning of the page, candlelight flickering, the book closed gently, and the next chapter already shimmering into place. And before we end, I just want to share from the Oracle deck, the Crystal Spirits Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. I really love what she says here about Amethyst. And here's the card. Amethyst Spirit's message to you is to be conscious of your habits so that you don't fall asleep to your potential for transformation and healing. You deserve so much more than you have right now. So awaken your ability to co-create anew, one replaced habit at a time. And I thought that was really cool. So thank you for walking this library with me through 2025. I'll see you in the magic of what comes next. Goodbye. Thank you for visiting the Crystal Library. I hope today's stone offered just the magic you needed. If you loved this episode, share it with your favorite mystic and tag me on Instagram at mystical.mama.ash or at Bid Crystal Energy Podcast. And if you're feeling generous, leave a 5-star rating and review. It helps this magic reach more curious souls. Until next time, keep your crystals close and your intuition closer.